Hello there, this is part 2 of the raid, Brindisi raid it's called, this scenario, 1448 BC, and yeah, part 2 as said, and we have seen quite a lot of action in the first part. If you remember, we have maybe a bit of a slow start when both sides gathering up. Marcus Antonius here getting his troops together. We had Libo is the name of the Pompeian leader here, who directly took command of the part of his army that were to raid Brindisium and its port. And they had destroyed one ship. The ships are represented by these elephant counters. So one aim in this scenario is to destroy those on either side. And the Caesarians are desperately trying to get reinforcements to help protecting, because we only have light troops here, and one of them are actually dead already. And we have some other troops in bad shape here, but also the Pompeians have taken some hits, especially these raiders got mauled, especially by these light infantry, who got a perfect shot on them, hitting two. We rolled 2 greens if I remember correctly. Sorry about that. So let's continue, and the Pompeians will go first. So the Pompeians get a tactics card or lowest order count, and if I remember correctly, we rolled quite many of these for the Pompeian side. So that would be a counterattack, meaning light troops. Nah, I'm not sure. Well, we could of course get these to the next ship, and these guys here. We could fire with those guys, and these guys could do something. Otherwise, we would play the dark in the sky. We could fire twice here, and we could throw some javelins there. And if these guys get retreated or eliminated, we could also fire with those guys. Maybe that's not that too bad of a choice here. Well, I'm not sure I want to use the counterattack now, so I'm going to do that. Let's play the dark in the sky. So this is activated. Yeah, this might be potentially, but this is for sure activated. These guys will not have any target. So I'm gonna try to get these guys away, so I open up for these to fire. So let's start from here. First fire. 2 dice. There's no movement in this one. And we got the flag. That's good. We force these guys out. Okay, these guys don't have any target anymore. So these guys will now continue, and they will take the same unit as the first target at least. Let's see how it goes. Another flag. These guys continue to retreat. The second fire will then be against those guys on the ramparts. 2 dice. And that's 1 hit. Not bad. Now this unit is a bit more free to continue his raiding. He cannot do it this turn though. We still have 1 to do. So this bow unit will now fire up here. 2 dice. And they hit. Amazing. I mean, the Pompeians have been efficient in this raid. Okay, we got 2 more dice. And that's 2 leader symbols, so nothing. And that's it. Not too bad. They didn't manage to do any movement, but they have cleared out the region around this unit at least. So, Caesarians, to respond. A or B. We have a left leadership card, and we have a medium troops. Yeah, medium troops it should be, I believe. Yep. So let's play that. So that would be 5 units. And I guess here is maybe our where we should prioritize. So 1, 2, 3. I don't want to split these guys, so I'm gonna take the cavalry, make them ready to strike. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. These guys will march towards Brindisi. That's it. The leader is behind Fufius here, but he might join later. I hope. I hope we get a right... I mean, at some point we need to get some right-hand cards right. But we have no battle, no. I mean, there's no Pila to be thrown either. So let's replace the card and go back to Pompeians. C or lowest order count. So we don't know what C. This is a counterattack. That would be... Well, that doesn't really count for a order count. So I think we're going to play the C card. And that's a rally. This is strange. So we need to play this or lowest order count. But this is not... like a section card in the solo system. So I think we actually need to play rally. So the only thing we can rally is this guy. This would be great if this would have been adjacent, but he isn't. So this is a bit of a weird thing. So we hope for leader symbols and blues. I would actually only need one of them. We got one leader symbol, so we got back this guy. And the bad news for the Caesarians is that this is now also activated. So I'm gonna continue my march and try to destroy that guy. 4 dice. That's 2 hits right there. So destroyed. And yet another banner for the Pompeians. 3-0. We have a leader, so I'm gonna gain ground. And I'm gonna attack up here. 4 dice. Now they got the protection though. 2 hits. It's not enough, but it's good. And they battle back. And they have no leader support, so it's no hits at all. Okay, so now, well, Lebo is kind of out on a dangerous adventure here, but I mean, he's also kind of, you know, messing around here to get, I mean, for these guys to be able to destroy more ships. I mean, if they can destroy these 3, game is over. And these might be dead soon, so they have a lot of banners they can gather, and if they lose this unit in delaying the Caesarians, that's totally worth it if they can get here. That's my thought. But the rally card was not really optional, not optional, but optimal in this situation. But let's see. Neither side have got the cards they really want. So let's see if the Caesarians can get it now. Another C or lowest order count, so that would be 3 on the right or 2 in the center. That's my 2 choices. Nothing here. So 3 here or 2 in the center. So maybe we should... I don't like this at all. Well, I don't like this at all. This is a really bad bad cards again. 2 in the center or 3 on the left-hand side. Well, let's start Marcus Antonio's advance then. We need to make something happening here. So 3 units. We have the inspired left leadership, so I think we need to keep our guys in a kind of a line. So let's go here, here, and here. These guys will throw the pila. 1 die against that unit. Well, would you believe it? That's a hit. But look at the dead pile. We have a lot of reds, not so many grays. So that's how it is. Yeah. Pompeians. D or E. So for the first time in the game, they actually open these slots now. That's 2 right, that's over here. We have another light troops. We have an outflanked. Meaning we could again order Mr. Lebo there, so this would for sure be dead. I think I'm gonna do that. I want to do that, so I'm gonna play the outflanked. That will be this unit and this unit, so I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna attack. These guys will stay. Over here I will these guys cannot retreat. I'm gonna just shower them with the javelins. So for movement, I did already here, no movement here. And let's start from this end. So I'm gonna try to shower this guy with javelins. First attack. I mean, he cannot retreat. That's 1 hit. And the second unit, no hits though. Here, these guys will attack, but I will not. I will not evade. I hope they don't roll a flag and I can battle back. No, I will not evade. Let them hit, because they only get 2 dice. No flags, but they hit with both hard rolling auxilia there. But since we didn't retreat, we're gonna battle back. And we got it. Can you believe it? At last, we took this raider, so they cannot destroy these, at least not this turn. And also we got the Caesarian first banner. Do I want to gain ground? Nope, I don't think so. Oh, I cannot. I was a defender. So here I'm gonna attack up the ramparts with 4 dice. They can ignore 1 sword and 1 flag. But that's a hit. Destroyed it. We got the 4th Pompeian banner. We're gonna man the ramparts again and attack down on those legionaries. 4 dice. They can ignore 1 flag because they're supported. So we got 1 hit on them. They will battle back, but now we have the protection from the ramparts. But they got 1 hit anyway. And we're gonna check Lebo, who again was in quite danger, but he survived. Okay, so now we're only 2 from victory. So if Lebo would now go down and start destroying some ships, it might be over. But it's the Caesarians who go next. And they got an A and or B. So they could continue here. Oh, we only got those options. So again, Caesarians can't do anything over here to protect it, and that sucks really much, to be honest. They have been a bit unlucky here. So we're gonna play this or this. Let's do the left leadership because I can order all of them with this card. So we got them in, but I'm gonna now start attacking. We want to have some leader support with us. Yeah, we do. So these guys will go 2 here, and these guys will go 2 here. And now to attack. These guys will attack those guys who are might eliminate with a bit of good luck, and we got that pretty good roll. So that's 3 hits: leader, a sword, and a green. So those go down, giving us, as the Caesarian player, another victory banner. So it's 4-2 now. We can gain ground, but I don't bother. And that's it. But now we have more troops in strike range. So maybe these guys, the Pompeians, need to start thinking, maybe they can reach our ships now, but we are so close to victory over here, so I think the Pompeians will prioritize there if they get the cards for it. So that's an A or B. Counterattack, which would be a leadership here, which is not good. And this is a double time. We need 2 banners. Can we get it with about double time? If we counterattack here, these 4 could attack and can destroy 2 units. I mean, these guys are standing against a human wall, so they can't retreat. We could get those guys. Imagine if we could get these with these 2 units and this with these 2 units. We have won the game. I'm gonna take my chances. A great charge by the fleet defenders. So a double time it is. These 4 will be attacking, so I'll go here, here, and here. And we need to get at least 2 hits with these 2 per roll. And here we need to get maybe 1 from that and 2 from that, and then we have it. So let's start with Auxilia then. So we hoping to get at least 1 hit with this roll. And these guys should not retreat. That would be bad, and they did. They actually did. And we got no hits either. So these guys retreated in an orderly way. So I'm gonna not gain ground then. Well, this sucked a bit, but well, that's how it is. Let's try to get these units with a leader. I mean, if you could kill the leader and the unit, we could still win. So we have a potential chance still. So next in line, these guys will attack with 4 dice. Well, they did the job. They don't have leader support, of course, but they did 2 hits on this unit. That's what they were aiming for. And we're gonna check the leader. He might die already. Nope. And that's Marcus Antonius, by the way. But he will now battle back with 4. Getting 3 hits. Oops, that hurt. I mean, this is a bit of a desperate thing from the Pompeians, kind of, but they have a good lead, so they can do it. So these guys now, 4 dice, 2 hits wanted. We got 1. We still gotta check the leader. He's still good, and he will battle back. 1 hit. Okay, so, well, we have that last unit. He will attack the same. Needing one hit. Didn't get it. Not a single hit from the Pompeians there. And now maybe the luck is turning. You got the flag, but this is both support and have a leader, so they ignore that, and he will battle back. And that would be one hit and the flag. There's a red also there. So this will retreat back in line. So Marcus Antonius was taking heavy blows here, but he stand fast and defended really good. But his legionary units are in a real bad shape. But this guy was, it was an excellent retreat he did here, saving his skin, but still managed to hold the line, kind of preventing these guys to be surrounded. Okay, so the Caesarians got another chance anyway. And they got an A, B, or C, so many cards to choose from, that's good. So 3 over here, they could counterattack. 3 in the center, or I am Spartacus. I think this could be good. Yeah, I am Spartacus. Let's do it. 5 dice. And leader symbol, any unit or leader. Cool. And I can't believe this. I can't believe this. This is worst roll ever. Okay, this pretty much sealed the doom for the Caesarians. I mean, they didn't get one single unit activated with the Spartacus card. No reds in game. This is a dummy. This is a dummy. Oh. Poor Antonius. Okay, so I need to reshuffle the deck anyway. And it's the Pompeians who go next then. So I'm just gonna do that and be back in a sec. Okay, I have reshuffled the deck and I have given the poor Caesarians the replacement card, but man, that was so bad. I thought here they have a slight chance, you know, they could maybe destroy that one, they could do something here and maybe even out, I mean, the victory banner count, but that roll was a catastrophe. So it's the Pompeians again, and now they have a golden opportunity instead. They also got an A, B, or C, so that would be a counterattack. I think I'm gonna play that, to be honest. Heavy troops, counterattack, or move fire move. It's gonna be counterattack, so that's I am Spartacus for them. So now Pompeians will roll 5 dice. Let's see if they can roll a bit better. They sure did. We have 2 that are not eligible to order any units, but we have 3 good ones. I mean, we have 2 wild cards and 1 green. So I'm gonna order. I think you get 1 extra die from the card, right? I don't remember right now, to be honest, but I think it's +1. So I'm gonna order the Admiral himself, Lebo, and then we're of course gonna get these guys. We need 2. Let's take these 2 then. I'm gonna do a bit of a... No, sorry, 1 needs to be a light. So... let's take these then. So this guy's gonna march here. These guys will battle here, and here we're gonna see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna spare that to the last one. Start over here. Actually start from here. So that will be 5 dice. I believe I get 1 extra for the card. I need 1 hit. We got 1 blue. So this guy is destroyed. So we got a 5th Pompeian banner. Now we're gonna check if Marcus Antonius survived that. He did. So he backs down here. Next attack here. It's 3 dice from the start, but from the card I get the 4th one. But we would need 3 hits to win. And that's only 1. Now they're gonna battle back with 4 dice. Getting these guys to retreat, but nothing else, no hits. Okay, we still will need 1. Okay, so these guys, they could hit here, but they will of course evade up here. And then I cannot follow a battle again, so that's not an option. So I need to hit these heavier guys. But I get 5 dice. And 3 of these needs to be a hit, or I need to get these guys to retreat. They are supported, so I need, in that case, to roll 2 flags, so I can hit again, you know. But on the other hand, if they get 2 flags, they will for sure go up the ridge. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe it doesn't end yet anyway. These will just stay. I could go 1 hex, but I don't want to do that. Let's see if we can get those 3 hits in instead. Yeah, we got plenty of them. We got 4 hits and also a flag. So this guy dies, giving the Pompeians the 6th banner. So it ended 6 banners to 2 for the Caesarians. And as said, I think one of the key points here was that I am Spartacus card the last turn. That could have turned the tide to the Caesarian, at least given them a glimpse of hope to be able to win this scenario, but that catastrophe roll did it for them. Also, I felt that the Caesarians got a bit more unlucky with their cards. They couldn't really activate over here when they wanted, even had to leave Fufius behind. He would have been valuable in the fights here. Marcus Antonius didn't really got his attack going. There was too much happening here, so we had to tend to this situation here. And yeah, these reserve troops in the center didn't really have any impact either. And there's a solid line of Pompeians protecting the whole beach towards the gates of Brindisium here. So yeah, nothing more to add, and they only had to destroy 1 ship to win the battle. The other victory banners came from combat losses for the Caesarians. Well, interesting battle. Really hard for the Caesarians. If you play with the Solo System, they need to get the right cards. I mean, if you play a normal with a 5-hand card, of course there's this penalty in the beginning. They start with 2 cards and then get 3 and 4 and 5, you know. So maybe this could be the same situation when you play a real game face to face with a normal rules. It would take a few turns before they can get their act together, and maybe it's too late then. If these guys have good cards and can get that raid going. Yeah, that's it, I believe. Nothing more to add. I mean, of course, in history, maybe, I mean, if this had been the historical result, maybe the Pompeians could have withdrawn and got out again. They have inflicted some serious damage here. Now it would take time for Marcus Antonius to fill up his ranks again, buying some time for Pompeius, because now he can get back his marines to fill his ranks again, and even dare to conduct a battle with Caesar before Marcus Antonius can reach Caesar over on the other side of the Adriatic Sea. So that could be an interesting result, because maybe he sees now that Libo here, he sees now that it start pouring in more and more Caesarian troops, so maybe he could get back. Okay, his main job was not done to destroy the whole fleet. He just destroyed a portion of it, but still he had made serious losses to the Caesarian side with this raid in this alternative history, I mean. Okay, so I think that's enough. So only thing still to say is thank you for watching, and see you next time when we'll see the Battle of Dyrrhachium. Okay, bye for now.